Good morning, everyone. This is Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Designs. Welcome to my monthly Friday Folds class. I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to pop on to join me. I'm going to go over a few things before I get started. So today I'm using the Floral Essence stamp set, which is a new stamp set available in June for all customers. But before we go through all the supplies, I will be on again on Monday with my monthly paper pumpkin alternative projects. I think I have 4 lined up for Monday. It's going to be using the Sentimental Rose paper pumpkin kit for April. And this stamp set was actually a distinctive stamp set, which is one of our photorealistic stamp images. It's great. I can't wait to show you guys what I'm going to be doing with the stamp set. Now, a reminder that for the month of May, our own Stampin' Up! Shelly Gardner created the May kit. And you need to be subscribed by May 10th. So make sure you go to my Paper Pumpkin store and subscribe by May 10th so you can get in on this fabulous kit. I am offering free shipping for the month of May for anyone that places order during the month of April for $50 or more. So we only have a few more days left on that. 2 more things and then we'll get started. My door prize for the month of April is the Tea Together stamp set. Anyone that places orders during the month of April, and that does include all of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, your name will be entered into the drawing. And lastly, I started up my free card kits again this month. Anybody that places an order of any size during the month of April, you'll receive all the pieces to make this card, except for the stamped sentiment, because we are not allowed to include stamped images in our kits. So this is my kit for April, and I'll have a new one that I'll show you soon for May. So let's get back to today's card. So I'm doing a card fold. Floral Essence is the stamp set. I'm also using the coordinating Perennial flower punch. Now, these 2 products will be offered as a bundle starting in June with the new annual catalog. I'm also using Rich Razzleberry ink. I'm using the new Perennial Essence centers for the flower. These are like little fuzzy centers. They're raised, almost like a flocking. They're very soft. So I'm going to be using that today. I'm also using the Petal Pink striped ribbon. I've already gone ahead and created a bow ahead of time. And let me see, let me bring the sentiment in. I'm going to go over all the cardstock pieces. I have quite a few, and then I'm going to show you the card. So today I'm using Balmy Blue, 11 inches by 4 1/4, and we're going to score that at 5 1/2. Oh no, this is the one I'm scoring for the card fold. Scratch that. We're not scoring that at 5 1/2. This is what I'm using for the card base. It's actually a flat card base, 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Petal Pink, 4 by 5 1/4. And I've already gone ahead and embossed it with the lace embossing folder. I hope you can see that. I'm going to flip it over. Now on my card, I use the embossed side. Today, when I demonstrate the card, I'm going to use the debossed side because you can use both sides, and I thought I'd show you the difference using it in a card. Now I've got 3 pieces of the Perennial designer paper. This one measures 4 by 2 3/4, 4 by 2 1/4, and 4 by 1 1/4, so 3 pieces. Then we have Whisper White, 4 by 2 1/4, same size as designer paper number 2. I've gone ahead and cut a square with the stitch shape, the square die. This one measures 2 5/8 across, or all 4 sides. And then with the layering squares dies, petal pink, and this one is 2 1/8 all around. So let me bring in the card I'm going to show you how to create today. This is a fancy fold card. So again, the base is flat, and then you open it this way. Isn't that cool? So we have 5 different panels after we do all of the scoring. So let me go ahead and bring in the score tool. Good morning, everyone. I can see you all coming on. So we're using the 11" by 4 1/4" of Balmy Blue. I'm going to score at 1 1/2, 3 inches, 5 1/2, and 8. So again, 1 1/2, 3, 5 1/2, and 8. Now I'm going to fold this accordion style. So accordion style means down and up, down and up. So when you fold it over, it's got 3 different panels showing. I'm going to go ahead and use my bone folder to flatten those out. And now I'm going to open it up, and we're going to do each panel. Let's see if I can keep that there so you guys can see it. So the first layer is the largest of the designer papers. And that's going to go on the largest panel. The next one is the white. We're actually going to stamp the sentiment with rich raspberry ink. And that's going to go on the top. And this says, "All days are beautiful that begin with you." What a cute sentiment to send to someone. Oops, I just used up my my snail, and I didn't get a spare one. So let me go ahead and use the liquid glue to finish up. I didn't realize I was that low, and I didn't grab a spare one. Okay, there's the white layer. Next is this petal pink, the designer paper. And I did go ahead and leave this one to the balmy blue color only because the square kind of goes on top of it. But you could add another strip the same size as the first measurement that I gave you. Or you could add another piece of white just to offset the designer paper. So that goes on the front layer. Now we're going to go ahead and glue. So I'm going to show you, see how I have the embossed layer? That means the embossing is pushed down. So this time I'm going to use the debossed side where the embossing is pushed up. I love it when you have embossing folders that you can use both sides. They're interchangeable. Okay, so this is the flat portion of the card. Now I'm just going to fold this over, add glue to the back. Again, I usually use snail, but I just ran out. This is going to be centered over. I'm just going to hold down just for a few seconds to make sure it glues in place. Okay, now I'm going to put this on here so we can see this in the closed position. I have a scrap of the designer paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 of the petals. And I'm going to glue those together with Stampin' Dimensionals. So there's my flower, pretty easy. I'm also going to add a dimensional on the back. And that's going to be glued on my square. More dimensionals. You guys use as many dimensionals as I do. I go through a lot of dimensionals. I love to have things pop. Don't forget to share my video as you're watching. I'm going to draw a name probably tomorrow, and whoever wins will get one of these cards. Okay, so I've just added my flower to the square. Now I'm going to use one of the little centers, and those already have the glue on them. You just peel and stick. So cute. Now we need to glue this to the front, but you don't want to glue the whole square. You're only going to glue this portion. So I'm going to add glue to about 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to center that over. So this is quick today, only because everything's cut out ahead of time. It's mostly all cardstock and designer paper, hardly any stamping. Now I'm going to use the mini glue dots. Put one in the center. Add a little bit of liquid glue. I always do this to my bows to make sure they're not going to fall out when they go through the mail. And there's my little bow, and how quick was that? That's my card for today. So let me open it up so you can see the open version and the closed version. So I hope you guys enjoyed my card. And just a reminder again, in case you came in late, I will be on Monday to show you some paper pumpkin alternative projects. And make sure you're signed up by May 10th to receive our Shelly kit. This is going to be a great kit, I promise you. So have a good weekend, everyone, and I hope to see you on Monday with my paper pumpkin projects. Have a good day.